What's going on YouTube, man? So we back with another one. And I just want to say that, you know what I'm saying, I thank y'all tremendously. Um there ain't gonna be no more intros. We just gonna really just start getting into it. But I will always start by saying, if you like the video, make sure you give a thumbs up. If you don't like it, let me get a thumbs down. Either way, I'm cool. And if you want to talk about it, let's have civil discord inside of the comments. Or if so, not civil discord, but just know you will be dealt with appropriately. Alright, so shout out to motherfucking Anton Daniels. Shout out to him. I found this creator, he reacted to it, and I went and found the original video. Y'all know what this channel is about, man, and I just want to use this young man as an example, and we about to get right into it, and then I'm gonna react accordingly.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another video journal. I did a video like this not too long ago. Today I had a work meeting, and it was the most, I have never felt this much dread in my life before. And I don't know, it got to a point where I was like, we were talking about how we're all excited for our vacation. That's all people talk about at work, waiting for vacation. They live to wait for vacation. I said, you know, I only have 2 weeks of vacation, and like, it's 10 days. That's all you get. You work your whole year to give your time and your soul to someone else to help build their company, and in exchange you get 10 days. Ooh. So it's like, wow, you're the rest of the time you're just slaving away like for a company, and then you get 10 days. Ooh. And he said, yeah, welcome to the real world, but you're still young. You've barely started in this career. You've only been doing it for about 3-4 years now. You know, and maybe in a few years, in 3-4 years, you'll have 3 weeks, and then you know, when you're like that other guy, and he pointed to a colleague, he said, well, you know, you'll, after 15 years of working, you'll get 4 weeks. He's about to get 5. What? So you're telling me if I slave away and I give all my time to someone else, and all the other disadvantages that come with having a 9-to-5, well, more 8s to 5 because my lunch isn't paid, you're telling me I can get 20 days? Ooh, really? You know, the worst part is exchanging time for money. There's commute. If you have your own company, you can deduct your commute to work, right? As an employee, you're taxed before you get the money, so you can't deduct anything. So people think like you're supposed to do this. This is because you're taught this in school. You're taught this from family, from...
Alright, y'all, so I'm about to go in. So first of all, this young man is absolutely off. He's off to the degree of, you know, first of all, wherever you're working at, you chose that career, no matter how you slice it. So then it comes in taking accountability for the decisions that you make, right? That's true, working for somebody, but everybody can't be an entrepreneur, because whatever people may think, most people think that being an entrepreneur is that you're in control of your own time, when actually having a job is way more easier. And you have more time for yourself. You know why? Because just like he said, now I do agree with him, you are building somebody else's company, you're working for somebody else, but the risk of not being the owner is when you don't come in, the show still must go on. So that's to the owner expense. You should have a plan. If you don't want to work, right, and like you don't want to do a 9-to-5, you want to work with somebody, you should have a plan to where as though you're using that job as a stepping stone so you can have your own business, so you can follow your own endeavors. But for some strange reason, you instead of I'm gonna say something that Les Brown has always said. He is a common breed. And what makes him a common breed is because he complains and don't do anything about it. Granted, he's young, but he needs to become an uncommon breed, whereas though what he's complaining about, he's willing to do everything and anything to get out of his situation of going, as he said, 8 to 5 because his lunch is not paid for, so he can have his own business and run his own business. But I can tell you, being an entrepreneur and being in control, quote unquote, of your schedule, you only eat what you kill. So this is so he's a great example of somebody that we don't even know. Like, we don't even know his job structure. We don't know if it's a labor. I'm pretty sure it's not a labor job. I can look at his shirt and tell that. But this is a plain example of how I wouldn't want my son to be. I would want my son to know that, yeah, you could be working, but you should be, while you're working, if you want to work for somebody and you want to work your way up through the ranks, good. If you want to be an entrepreneur, good. But it's not one of them things that's just an overnight thing. You have to make a plan. You have to use your job to get the things that you need, so then for you can strike out on your own. So this I'm about to go a little off topic. Well, it's still on topic, but I was just currently just sitting here, whatever the case may be. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. I was currently 4 a.m. in the morning. I was currently sitting here, and I've been thinking about this video all day, and I've been just, thinking, planning ahead. And it's like, this channel, all I ever wanted to do was, help people out, motivate people, and be heard. While I'm sitting here, I need to get up and get this message out. So I'm in the rat race just like anybody else, and I'm here to show you how to get there and help you get there. But you only can get there if you put the work in. But on that note, I'm out. If you like what I'm doing here, let me get a thumbs up. If you don't like, let me get a thumbs down. Either way, we gonna be good. Let's have civil discord in the comments, or not so civil. But just know it's not a safe place, and you will be dealt with. And I'm out. If you like the content, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, which is Iamkingdomlegacy on the screen. And I'll catch you in the next one. Time to get paid, blow. Time to get paid. Time to get paid, blow up like